Hey guys, a very good morning. Hope you're all doing very well. So quick announcement, if you're interested in gaining free analysis from me personally and interacting and connecting with me, make sure to join our Discord link down in the description. And yeah, with that said, let's just dive into the charts and see what's going on. So to begin with, the DXY is looking absolutely amazing at the moment. So what we saw on Friday was a bearish daily close. So that bearish daily close gave us a fake out upon this swing high over here at around 92.405. So this is a very bearish sign for me personally. Furthermore, we have already tapped in towards this weekly area of demand within the market. Therefore, it is possible for us to start dipping down lower. So as you guys can see, we have already dipped into weekly demand over here. So with that said, going back to the daily, it is of course possible that the daily will start moving up because we have now created a new weekly candle. And what you often see is that when a weekly candle becomes bearish, what you always do at first is create a wick. So this could just be the wick forming before flipping bearish and moving further back towards the downside. So examples of that wick creation on a bearish candle is, for instance, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. So every single time actually that you see a bearish candle, or let's say 90% of the time, you will always create a top wick. So it is not strange at all that we have been moving bullish since Asian session of last night. So just going quickly back to the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour isn't really looking that interesting personally for a trade whatsoever. However, I'm just going to analyze this based on the daily, and the daily is looking really good for some further downside. I would be really happy if we do just move up a little bit higher on this Monday and Tuesday in towards that zone of 92.989 to then tank that back down in towards lows. However, we're also perfectly fine with just a fake out on this swing high to then move back down in towards lows. Quickly drawing in a fib on this chart, what you can then see is that the 618 aligns really nicely with this area of potential demand over here at around 90.675 towards 90.346. So first target is going to be this orange box, second target is going to be this area within the market. So those are my two targets for the potential DXY pullback. So that's the DXY. With that said, let's head over to Aussie dollar. And Aussie dollar, so Aussie dollar kind of the same as the DXY, beautiful fake out on this swing low. I did discuss these fake outs on, I think it was last Thursday. Aussie dollar is looking good to move back up higher. Same as on the DXY, we could still move in towards this area of demand within the market. So the levels are given over here. You can copy them if you want. So wouldn't be surprised if the Aussie dollar pair would move higher from here. First target is going to be 0.76166 for a potential fake out, but of course what I want to see is a move even higher back up towards this third trendline touch and in towards this area of daily supply. So with that said, we can go and look at the lower time frame, and looking at the 1 hour at the moment, what we can currently see is that we have broken that downtrend which we have been in during the whole of last week, and probably also the week before. So quickly drawing in a fib over here, what we can then see is that we do have a possible 618 retest at structure over here, which would also mean a retest of the trend line potentially. So I am looking for some potential Aussie dollar longs for this week ahead, to trade Aussie dollar back up higher. So let's see if we get a nice price pattern in towards that 618 region to then trade this pair higher. You can already also start looking for longs from the 0.382. However, the probability of this trade will be a little bit lower. So with that said, that's Aussie dollar for now. Let's head over to Euro dollar. And Euro dollar, very similar to the DXY, as you guys can see, fake out beautifully on the swing low instead of the swing high, of course, as on the DXY. So yeah, would be a big fan of euro dollar to come back down a little bit lower in towards 1.17774 to then start moving higher from that region. But as you guys can see, we have already faked out on this major swing low, so it wouldn't be strange for us to move up higher, back up towards this top line at around 1.19754. So yeah, with that said, let's just quickly look at the 1 hour time frame and see what is going on over there. So yeah, 1 hour time frame is looking good for a little bit more downside, because what I currently see on this time frame is a potential channel like this. So we have already made R1, R2, R1, R2, and now potentially one more push lower. Yeah, potentially a fake out on the swing low, maybe even a tap in towards this area of demand before then moving back up higher. Of course, this doesn't need to happen, but I would be a big fan of it. If we do start impulsing in towards the highs early today, you can already in advance start looking for longs. Some people might like to take an aggressive entry, so already entering on this 618. However, personally, I will be waiting for another impulse back up higher, retest of this area of structure or this area of structure before then going long, or of course for the channel maturement to then go long. So yeah, but of course still I would be the biggest fan of euro dollar hitting that 1.17774 region before moving higher in towards that 1.19754. So yeah, that's euro dollar for you. Let's head over to pound dollar. And pound dollar at the moment just missed the weekly lows which I was targeting. So pound dollar is looking good for some more upside, back up in towards 1.39230, currently breaking out of this descending trend line. Yeah, overall the pair is looking a little bit messy, but yeah, you could start looking for some potential longs if we do see a deeper pullback back down in towards, for instance, this region over here. This is the region that I am monitoring. If you then draw on your fib, you can see that the 618 lies inside of that region. So if you're interested in any potential longs, I would wait for one more push lower to then go long towards that 1.39230 area. Personally, not really interested in shorts. Yeah, market isn't really looking that good for shorts. However, of course, we do have to take into consideration that we haven't moved into those weekly lows as of yet, and the market can still drop down lower into it. So yeah, that's pound dollar for you. Let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar, so Kiwi dollar at the moment is impulsing. Yeah, well, not impulsing, but we did see a bullish daily close, of course, on Friday. So as of now, the market is just ranging, consolidating, and waiting for some momentum to kick in. At the moment, I am waiting for Kiwi dollar to move back up higher. Does need to happen, because what we essentially do have is, of course, this area of daily demand. So we could still hit that area. However, if we just dive into the 4 hour once again, what you'll then see is that we did have a nice 786 fib retracement and have been moving back up higher since. Furthermore, we had this, if you just quickly draw it on, it's kind of like a descending channel kind of thing going on over here, from where we did start breaking out with the 1, the 2, and then the third touch over here. So the breakout, so we do potentially now have a break retest on our hands over here with a fib drawn on like this. So yeah, waiting for some potential, drawn on like this. So we do have some potential longs on our hands on Kiwi dollar for a move back up in towards the highs. Yeah, targeting, of course, that 0.70953 area, and potentially on the long run 0.71782. If we do move back down lower, I will be looking for longs from 0.69302. So yeah, that is kind of it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever, yeah, please just feel free to contact me. I will drop a gold analysis later today in the free Discord channel, which you can find in the description down below. So once again, thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you all in tomorrow's video. Thanks, guys.